Hello everybody and welcome to a Photoshop tutorial. In this video I'm going to be talking about the color range feature, and what the color range feature does is that it's a way to select colors in an image. And that sounds a lot like the magic wand tool in that I can click and it'll select a color. However, as you can see, even though my tolerance is decently high at 30, it can't really select bits and parts. If there's a gradient like there is in this picture, it's kind of difficult. Plus, if I want to select his jacket, it's white, but there's the exact colors are slightly off, so I can't select it. So, what the color range feature does, it is a way to take like colors and select them all at once. So, to get to that, you go to Select Color Range, and you get this little menu that pops up. And I'm going to move it to the side so you can see. And here we have this black image box, which is actually the image back here. And to start, you want to click any part of the image, and as you can see, it changes from white to black. When it's white, that's the color that you selected, and that is going to highlight. And as you can see, I can only really select little bits at a time. So say I want to start doing the background, it only selects this color of blue. But the way to add more is that you have the little plus magic dropper over here that you can start adding to and add more around him, so I can get eventually everything off. And say I clicked his hat and I don't want that, there's also the minus dropper over here, which I can click his hat again and it'll start removing things until I eventually have almost nothing selected. Or you could go back. And the fuzziness up here, this basically says how much or how clear you want it to be. So if it's very fuzzy, it's very picky at what it wants to select. Or if it's super high on the fuzziness, it'll basically select everything. So you want to find a happy medium depending on your photo. So 70 seems about good for this. So I'm going to select everything except for Brad Pitt in the middle. And then when I want that, I hit OK. And it selects everything. But as you can see, it selected a bit in the middle here, which is what I don't want. So next time I would have to go and turn my fuzziness down a bit. Or go in here and try to remove his vest. Turn that down a little more. Start adding around. And it still is selecting his jacket, and that's probably good. And then it selects just about everything. There's a little bit of scraps down here that you can't really select, but that's easy to cover up just with the paintbrush. Then once you're at this point, you can do anything you want to the selection. It is a good way for selecting things. You can delete them if I wanted to move Brad to another photo I have, or if I go back, I can get my paintbrush, select a new color, say I want a red background, and then with this fancy paintbrush, smear everything around so it changes the color of the background. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.